Hey, what's up, yo? My name is Khary. I'm an amazing rapper, artist. I'm a lot more. But shout outs to Spill the Tea TV. We gonna spill that tea.
Cause I am so tired of these lounges, okay, looking at these niggas. You like how you look?
I am light skinned
Ah!
as fuck right now.
You light skin as a motherfucker.
This shit's making it lighter, yes.
How you feel when people call you like a light skin ass nigga? Like when they be like, yo, you just light skin.
I can't deny it. I'm a light skinned ass, like skinny ass nigga. Like it's like I have the two and they're like together and it contributes to me very much.
This is a black horror movie, that means a nigga doesn't die. Might fuck around and just live forever. Lately I'm feeling too alive. This is a black horror movie, that means a nigga isn't dying. But make sure you look around the corner, you just might see a nigga shining.
Those who are unfamiliar with you, what is like your biggest single to date, your breakout single that really got you, I want to say, nationally known? Or it could be a project.
Weirdly, is not even a single. It's like a freestyle I did over this dude, Swell, this producer from Australia. He like sampled this Instagram clip of this singer Shiloh, and then he sent me the beat before he dropped it. But he dropped it. He's a producer, so he dropped it as a song, like just no vocals, like that was a song. And then he sent it to me, and we were working together at that time, so I didn't know if he wanted me to rap over it or not, or he just wanted me to check it out. And I ended up just rapping over it, and then he released his version, and I was just like, do you mind if I still drop mine as like a freestyle? He's like, yeah, sure. And that shit today, it's like 30,000 views away from 1 million on YouTube.
Oh wow! So
I think it's over 3 million on SoundCloud. And I keep saying to like, if we were able to put that on Spotify or streaming, I'd be famous right now. I'd be already signed and shit. Like,
I can't find the time, you can't find the time, maybe we should quit joking. I can't stay the same, I can't play a game, I am fresh to the tokens. I will follow you to hell and back, but lately I don't know where you're going. It's a different direction. I am sick of finesse.
that.
And how old were you when you first started doing music and you started performing with the older niggas?
My brother used to rap. Well, my brother still raps, and I used to be his hype man. So he sneak me in the clubs when I was like 16, 17, 18. Now I'd be his hype man. So I started around then. I started writing my own shit then. So it's literally been like 10 years, 11 years. And the weird thing about my come up, or people my age are in that whole time, is we were young, so we were able to see the older shit. And then, but we are older than the young niggas now. So I feel like a lot of artists lost themselves in that process, being between two generations.
Okay.
That's why, it's taken me a longer time to figure out where I want to sit. And granted, I've had some success. I'm far from where I want to be, but I think it took me longer being between two generations.
And in the race, read the old man in the sea. I was destined, I was born to be great. Till the running in place. Real rats to the people on the train with the mean mugs on their face. Get a job they hate. Fuck that. Happy with a dollar and a dream and a bus pass. I'm an optimist, like Optimus. My thoughts, I'm only hostages. Till I'm free, I get lost again. Neck out like an ostrich. Put me in a sarcophagus. I'll just hop out like a pharaoh. I spend 200 on some sandals. I don't give a fuck what apparel about what I like.
So coming up out of Providence, was it kind of hard to kind of break out into the music scene? Like, explain how the creative scene is here.
Oh, it was terrible. We didn't have the infrastructure that dope concepts and the shit that's going on today. Like when I was coming up, did not exist. I was opening up for washed up 90s niggas, and
oh wow,
everybody was trying to rap I was like 16, 18 rapping with niggas that were over 20, 27 and over, maybe in their 30s. Those are the shows I was doing. I wasn't doing shows with people my age that much. A few here and there. It took me to leave to go to New York to really harness who I am, and it's also at that time Rhode was very close-minded. It wasn't as, it's you either hard or you don't exist. You either if you was trying to fucking be weird in between contest shit, in between hard shit, street shit, in between all of it, it didn't exist yet. So I had to leave here. That's why I went to New York in New York, I felt like free to be myself, and I found myself there. And then I came back here and got mad love after. No one fucked with me when I was living here.
Oh wow! I just had this discussion with Cool. Like people feel like they gotta leave from where they're from.
It shouldn't have to be that way.
Yeah, it shouldn't have to be that way.
If I was coming up now, I wouldn't have to because there's an infrastructure.
Right.
But I had to because back then there was literally no one knew how the industry worked. I had to learn all that shit on my own. I went and interned for like a few people in New York and shit like that. So now though, if I was coming up here, I would just stay here because you got kids who come out and actually want to see some shit they never heard of, or they want to support their homies and they're still open to shit they never heard of and might find a new artist from here that they fuck with.
Get a job, but it's not an employment. I know who I am, know I got the components to conquer the world while I scratch my cojones, which makes the next line more important. I'm going nuts, don't give a fuck. Name on the list, don't need a plug, don't need a plus. Only trust us, only wake up, I'm eating good. They in the dust.
Are you considered an independent artist or are you signed to a label?
I'm an independent artist.
You are independent.
100% at this moment.
Because I saw last year you had a tour.
Yeah.
Shout out. And I appreciate you for having my boy Grip along on the tour.
Hey, Grip. That's the homie. We got a few joints together.
Yes.
I got a joint coming out in a couple weeks with him.
Yes, that's my boy. Shout out to Grip if you watching, man. He putting on for Atlanta hard. Okay.
I like Grip.
I saw you had the tour and I saw you had like the shirts. You had like did like a personal video option and people like donated a certain amount towards the tour. So how is that putting together your own tour, having to make your own moves, do your own monetization when it comes to being like an independent artist?
One, not everyone's built for it at all. I wasn't built for it, but I think through all the shit I've learned, interning, bouncing around doing shows, trying to sell t-shirts very early on. Like I said, I've been doing this shit for like 10, 11 years now. So I've tried all that shit. And just seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, seeing what I want it to look like going forward. I think that's all changed. When I was coming up, shit like Kickstarter didn't exist. And that's what we funded the tour off, fucking Kickstarter. So just adapting the new shit, and I think the main part of being independent is adapting the new shit.
Right.
That's really it. Having your business together and adapting the new shit. I'm still figuring shit out. I mean, I would love to sign eventually if it makes sense, but because I want to make big shit. I want to make big music, play fucking festivals and shit. But I think the main thing is just adapting.
I can agree, especially being an independent curator, just looking at the different demographics and how people move, and like you said, adapting.
100%.
So speaking of the tour, when you started planning the tour, how did you go about looking at what cities you need to hit? How did you go about like booking the venues? How was that process? So I just want to know because I help a lot of indies. Like my content and my platform is for independent artists. So if an independent artist was watching this and they had to take certain steps, what did you do to plan your tour?
So we got lucky on the Sylvan one because I did that tour opening up for my homie Sylvan LeCue. So his agency, they took care of all the dates on that one.
Okay.
But currently I'm working on my tour for the fall. And what we've really been paying attention to is Spotify analytics, YouTube analytics, where are people listening? We're basing it off the tour we did with Sylvan where I'm like, all right, cool. We know the main cities we popped off, but where were those weird cities like Utah where like I randomly had like 20 or 30 people there that I didn't expect were going to be there in Utah? All right, cool. Let's hit that market and build upon that shit. So it's really paying attention to past touring experience and then paying attention to the end. That's the beauty of now. You can like, on Spotify, you can literally look at, I got 4,000 listeners in LA. Check. I got 4,000 listeners in New York. Check. Got to go there. Chicago. Just really pinpointing where people are listening to you and going there as opposed to just fucking shooting random states and just playing shit you want to play. There's tons of cities and shit I really want. Like I haven't been able to play Vegas yet. We were supposed to do Atlanta show. They got canceled because Hurricane Michael or Matthew or whatever the fuck it was last year.
I'll bring you to Atlanta.
I was really salty about that one.
I'll bring you to Atlanta.
That'd be dope. That'd be hella dope. And just picking, like there's getting aside from where you want to play and picking where people are listening to you.
Okay.
If you're independent, I think that's the smartest way to go about it.
Okay, so you basically do you pretty much just look at
where
Spotify?
they're listening. YouTube analytics, Spotify. I'll tweet about it. I'll IG about it. Like where you want to see me. I look at where I get the most responses, because now fans can talk to you directly and shit like that. Take advantage of that. Why not just take advantage of that?
The stars I align with my bros. About to tour in Europe, homie, Europe. The final countdown. Niggas think they Randy, one more Shad Moss. I mean, bow wow. I know female dogs, bad bitches that want to pow wow. But I'd rather the money. I'm like, now.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. Let us know one more time where they can find you on social media.
Hey, thank you for having me.
No problem.
Shouts to Teacup. You can find me on social media. My name is Khary. You can find me on Spotify, all that shit. If you want to find me on social media, it's Sorry Khary. So sorry, Khary. And yeah, I'll find you.
He'll find you. He gonna come to your city. He gonna find you. Okay.
Hey.
He tuning in to Spill the TTV. Make sure you subscribe. We came from Dallas first. Now we here in Rhode Island, all the way from the A. Let us know what city you want to go to, and we out.
Peace.
Cause I am so tired of these lounges. Okay, looking at these niggas.